Hello, David Koder with Decoder Marketing. Like to talk to you about a common question that we get. How do I embed my Google AdWords conversion tracking code on my Wix website? And how do I get it to fire correctly so that I can track the conversions for my advertising? This is something that leads into a bigger issue. What we're seeing is people are taking the complete snippet that Google provides you and they're putting it on the website and it's not firing correctly. So we're just going to take about 10 minutes here. I'm going to walk you through a few things you're going to need to have is you're going to have to be signed into your AdWords platform, where to get the conversion code. Then we're going to carry it over to our Wix platform in the editor, and we're going to show you where you can place that on the page. And then we're going to show you how to track and see that that code, that little piece of snippet, is firing correctly, that little tag, which is going to require you to need the Google Tag Assistant, which you can have on your Google Chrome. So that's what we use here. That's what we're going to be demonstrating with. But that's what we're going to be demonstrating with. So let's get into this here. Let's take, like I said, about 10 minutes. Switch this over here. As you're signed into your AdWords, which this may look a little different from yours, as this is currently the beta for the new AdWords, which is completely awesome. We love it as an agency. So what we want to do once we're signed in, we're going to go to our little wrench up here, top right. We're going to go to conversions. Mind you that this is our test keyword research. So there are some things as we get to attribution, there's some things that we can't do. So we'll still be able to make this work though. But what we want to do is add a new conversion. And because we're sending people to our website and we're having them fill out a form, we're going to want to do website tracking. We're going to label this Wix conversion test. Category is going to be lead. What we're going to do here in the value, every time a lead comes in, it's going to be the same value for us. So we'll say $100. Oops. And then the amount of times that we're going to count this lead per click, because it's a lead, we're going to keep it as 1. Our conversion window, so our goal on the site and for our AdWords campaigns, we're going to want to optimize these so that we're going to narrow this down to 1 week. Sometimes, depending on your goals or your service, you may want to stretch it for a month or 45 days or just a custom period. In this case, when we run our ads, we're going to want to try and optimize everything so that we can get our conversion tracking for 1 week is our goal. So everything we want to do is optimize around that. Click through. Conversion, so everything has a little bubble here that'll tell you what it actually is, but select how long the track view through conversions after an impression was delivered. We're going to stretch that to 1 week. Include a conversion, yes. Then the attribution model, there's a few of them here, I think like 5 or 6. They can explain what each one of these can do for you and why they're important to know. We like the position-based attribution model. For this case, we're just going to stick with the last click. Even though Google is having people move away from just that last click attribution, especially in the automotive industry. So we're going to select last click here, and we're going to create and continue. I already have, let's see here. Oh, we may have done one already for here. So let's just do test 2. Let's change the name there. I think we did one already when we were playing around with this. So right here is the tags that we're going to need. If you're using Wix, first of all, let me just bring over my notepad here. This was for analytics, testing here. what we're going to do is when you click on this, what everyone's doing is they're obviously when you click on this, it's copying the whole piece of snippet here. So we're going to copy. We're going to take it to our notepad, paste it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab the conversion tracking tag down here, and we're going to load that into our notepad as well. So this here is more of the global site tag, which is used more or less for the remarketing for you to build lists. If being that we're using Wix as the example here, this little 9-digit number here is actually really all you need to set up remarketing with a Wix website. What you do is you take this tag here and you're going to right click, you would copy it. You would go in through Site Manager, Manage Domain, and then you would go into remarketing, and then you would have Google and Facebook there, and all you need to do is drop this 9-digit code right here, right into that little section under remarketing in the Wix area. And that's all you really need to help you do the remarketing lists. So what we want to do is, what's common is everyone takes this tag, this whole thing, and they cut it, and then they're putting it in on the embedded HTML on their landing page, and it's not firing correctly. Reason being is that they're leaving this piece here in the code, and that is the main reason why it doesn't fire correctly. So you're going to remove that, and down here where you have your conversion page, your little snippet of code, you're going to delete that. Let's move this up together. Now we have the correct code that we need in order for this to fire when a conversion is made. So over in the Wix editor, we're going to be on our site. What we want to do is, it's wise that if you're trying to set this up in the first place and it's form-based, that after they click on submit through the form, it's wise that you set up a thank you page as a non-index, so don't index it with the search engines. But that thank you page is simply where you're going to drop this code. So we'll go to our thank you page, and we're going to go to add. We're going to go down to more. We're going to go HTML code. And we're going to click, drag that onto the page. Anywhere on this page inside the dotted lines will work. We're going to edit code, and the code that we grabbed from our notepad, this code here, right click, copy, is what we're going to paste right in here. And we're going to click update, and what we're going to do is slide that over here, save and publish. Done. And we're going to publish. So to know if our code's firing correctly, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to visit this page. So what we can do is over here, let's see. Open up a new tab. This page will load. Okay. Now if you have the tag manager installed, you'll see that we installed the conversion tracking correctly, as we have smiley faces here. So once we know we have that taken care of, when we go back into our AdWords platform, we do next, and we say done, what'll happen is our conversion tracking code, conversion window, as we have everything set up, will be here. This unverified will shortly be verified in a few hours as we start sending traffic to it. So what's common is a lot of people spend a whole day's worth of money, or even a whole month, for those that aren't tracking it on a regular basis. They're running all their advertising dollars, and they go back into this, which you should be going into it every day, But from customers that we're hearing, they're going in once a month, taking a look at this, and they see that it's not, they have no conversions. And the main reason is because they installed that little snippet of code incorrectly. So I hope this video is extremely helpful. I hope if you find a lot of value to this. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with others that may come across the same issue. But we are going to go through some other YouTube videos here in the hours. The next one we're going to be showing is off of our first video of Google My Business 2018. We're going to be doing 2 of 4 video. We're going to be uploading that one shortly to show you how to add photos, geotag your photos, install them on the Google My Business, and why that's important. So follow, like the channel, hit the little, smash that little bell after you subscribe to our channel. Would much appreciate it. Thank you and have a great day.